That's my way. I'm not going to cry. I miss you to school.
Come anyone and come cry. I'm on the way. Smell my one all day. See this. Come anyone and come.
I said, you don't want to see what
I'm on the way. Smell my one all day. See this. When we cry, I want to do back up. See this. Just to cry with you. The band you want to be. See this. Get down, get down, get down, baby. See this. Get down, get down, get down, get down, sweetie. See this.
Nyanum ne adafo yechel bia medin ene akosua ne kasa free Canada. Na ene mete asem na was very touching. Na it got me thinking. Anything. And I na me tie Canadian Broadcasting Corporation CBC. And na me tie Woman B story. It is sad yet inspirational. Nemo asem got me thinking. Anything. Woman B na free one of the Asian countries and Owari. Now Owari no na nikunu was from the wedding night. And nikunu slappy no. Because now all bisani kuno nasem. Nikunu born asum on their honeymoon. Na and I started is through here. And this was an educated woman. Now when onina mwana or apply so back Canada have a study and a masters. So when a masters no more buy in the meantime. By the time I have a masters no. Na or onini kuno akwadaketoa a toddler at the time. So back Canada ha betina hana na ohun aharbra bono who say no. Our na wom no from day one ni kunu no emu no. Ni kunu sorry a o treating bad. On fane nyehye. Eyenso a physical and emotional abuse na de kika ho. Enti time always here they no who say no. In fact, I am way above that and I don't deserve such treatment. And oye na adwen say obekwa kujai ni kuno no. Na sa announcement say obekwa kujai ni kuno no. Ni kuno no in the process. Eloke no wo daimo in the presence of neba. E wo no one parents fee. Nani na ho so e bro oba no den nsa tutu oba nani animo no. Knocked oba no almost unconscious, almost choked her to death. Now she ended up in ICU. You know, she was by age maybe around in her 30s. She was totally blind. Later on, they were up in the air. Eventually, this man apparently got arrested, died in prison within a couple months. Now, the India me yes I did say as I listened, you know, any based on what I watched, say be as me share or worry away chrome, I worry binuma bikuna around. Say Ghana or Midmasoto from within the Ghanaian community. Nay other developing countries from a third world. And I say because the traditional countries are almost a mason. Yeah, me dream say, what is it worth to be married? Our worry is so emphasis anything, especially our worry bonnet. So we oba, so we bema, so kwa worry mo. Na aware no say emma wade papa bia, is that really worth it? So because aware no mo ana yeah na yema hwan yema society yema families yema enkwada no and now say you worry just for the sake of it. And people say warrior you get security, especially for man. And maybe also somewhat because combined income back over here. Na say if you don't have that assurance and so na say baku ebro baku and I say baku ewadrin bonifa baku they're capable of celebrating because they harming the other spouse na security ewo muana. And baby, you know, your chrome, they overrate our rear. They overrate, say, as if everybody must marry. Number 2, as if for the sake of marriage is okay. A lot of times, nipa bebre communities in other traditional societies believe say marriage be like any marriage, they behave as if it's better than now being married. Enti nokore bi wo mu ana. Because the enti am dream say say enti so bi kwa aware mu na aware no mu nyina no da bia osu a na eya ana. Na hwan na ye ma no. Ana say aware no mu no odi dam ye boro no. Ye money psychological abuse, emotional abuse, financial abuse, suppression. Da bia no osu nani nche. So then okay. Say ukwa aware mu aware no ma value bia. And I say about money or income in our communities, any property, I want you to hear any part, chain BBR. It is a quawarim na your mouse, can did them. Is that worth it? So just because you get roof over your head, and Nuntino is okay. Now, what if so to me, what you must so a woe sika wouldn't just a roof? No, does that mean the was still our call, sa our reborn in the moana? Because Mami Asama making the real and ni kunu chichu ni mono in the presence of Omoba now that I was 5 years old. The guy couldn't care about woman no the well-being. Couldn't think say mami no ubiba wa wono no kofa no e worry ni bi. Couldn't care how the woman know who are affecting the parents and then the rest of the family effort. Couldn't care impact and the trauma ebe man bano. He just meant to harm Neireno. Now, I say a lot of times people think aggression, to say abuse, especially within African communities, within Asian or traditional communities, we say aggression from men no a normal. What do you say? Ain't no a okay? Ain't a okay at what expense? And a lot of times people think so bad your property to be ruled by Bemano. Recently, na make an article be from American news magazine be Foreign Policy. Now, foreign policy actually say overwhelming percentage as by 2050, no, probably 50% or so of Asian women would not be marrying anymore. Edientia and shesuon controlled by men. Intino man in our feelings say or warikwa kwaye juma edibibu wakra no bafia they expected so no ne besum nikunu. One still obey such traditional rules, obeshan quad obey bibia, na be mano corner jumaria asa. So mano are starting to think what is our worth to be in such a marriage. So many of them now and your man can be mano de be mano utuminya. So what is actually feared and say there was a warning to Asian countries say in the years to come now they will be short of nipa yet war, like there will be less people being born. And not to talk about the fact that these are countries where selective abortion so they're having more males than females in the first place. At the same time, a man also in treaty 1 year. Media me feel say, gone are the days where any part to me kase oba and as a bema kwa. First of all, a man on the entire BUC because research scratches say over 90% of intimate partner violence perpetrated against women. Although there's also an acknowledgement say Memana reporter, but to me it doesn't even matter. Gone are the days Sebia Nipabeka say Obano Kwawari in the past now man and name more choice. 1 year Jumayeno they can be held hostage in bad marriages na etchem. Also, gone are the days Sebeka say Obano expected to stay home and I say Omianano as if they don't have conscience of their own. And also etchem. Enti me feel so society evolving I will see be a dream. Na me mom de my dream with so your ba so your bema. I honestly cannot even begin to imagine why say ebi out to hold you free we are happy. Why you would like to go and have rope. Now they are hanging on. That's what is called a bad marriage. Essentially, we are now binding like what the how I don't really see a justification why would be war and GMO. That they would like to go into a bondage and I say how more. And then I may read another story. Well, Canada had an assembly free. There were 2 Canadian students. One was a PhD student. One was another graduate student. Almost one of the universities here, University of Waterloo. And the buyer and they say, Bemano e Wari Obano. They saw each other in 2017. They married in the summer of 2018, July. By the end of the year, Nona Bemano was filing for divorce. Because what was the problem? Obano the kind whilst they were dating, Obano cast no sexual relationship or what have you. Now, Obemano respected that as part of tradition and what have you. Omo ware wie no omo register aware no pe. Be man no find out months after marriage no. Oba no had what is called extreme anxiety around sex. Nti oba no person no beda. It turned out so oba no was a stroby was I don't quite know why, and normally people that were raped or had some sort of trauma in childhood would have that too. But Obano has genuine anxiety into your person be man crabeda. Be man try quite be also not to say, and yeah, in the end the judge annul marriage no the aware no eguye. And a judge no granted divorce no a few months of my worry because I knew ye or man was in a state of unhappiness. And in the things I make and say. Enti se aware se enya aware papa na ewo se eya aware ntini pa komo ana me de madwe mu de sa aware no atwam because I cannot see why se bia wote ho na wo honam ho honam nyina de awo onye yarefo na obekwa aware mu na aware akoda na yarefo ye wo and dem na aware akodi dem just because people think you should be in a marriage. To me it makes no sense whatsoever. And now to all when it be mu na ya force work aware mu na aware no mom ama o sori ana udi areho and na so ye wo no wo bibia like wo nice life wo kwa aware mu na aware no atena wani gie so wo ye obi a wo ye vocal wo ntimi nkasa ntimi ka wa adwen bi wo sori ana wada ne maid servant and na wo sori ana wada na yakoa enti aware wo say ma ni gie ana say wo say ma areho aware say wo hwan. Enti mami asem ne nsem pia mehwe ne observations am hwe society no ma adwene mo de me feel say ye ware a yen assess nipa ne ye hu any small signs nipa no be share so a enye warning sign my ye hu small signs nipa no abuse or tiatiawa chances are they will not stop because that's who they are or you controlling and now shedie mi awano men kasa we hu na wa hu so you controlling wow. Obu obi okasa oyese unim se ware wasa no beye worse. Se who problem at the beginning I just know it is the tip of an iceberg. It would get worse. Men kwa warrior ebedi with them. Men kwa warrior bet someone in so. Men kwa warrior bet no disabled person. Whether obey mentally ill, physically ill, and also be deformed. Men kwa warrior I bema wa push up for a lose yourself. Ti nipa ye ne omonam no ya ye hwe won yi. Ye hwe se nipa no menene kobo makoware no. Would they add value to my life? Obema mabrabo no akọ animo. Ana se obema mabrabo akofom. Ana obeka me ahye. Obema me raho. Ana se obema ma onigye akosro. So why is it that yenye before no de we condone adibia enye? The majority of blacks accept misery as the norm. Atete as a normal thing. Why? Why is it that young before have to settle for nyoma how? Why is that acceptable? And why is that normal? About research I would do in that say and why any pediano quite biaso. So why should we condone physical or sexual or aggression? And why should we condone slapping? Why should we condone so be to me buba wasuna if you say normal? It is not normal. Obia nijia na nije. Obia bibi aye nicer utumisri. So it is never normal to be in a marriage. Sorry aye bro, ye show so kawani jieshe. So utia nye that person, violence escalate, violence increase. Nipa no kwamboni odo namso no se wona ne tenacha ebekwa animu. They will graduate from 0 or they will graduate from 10% to 100%. Violence or aggression escalate until it may kill you. Those are the same people mode acid guni personal. They are the people that choke you. They're the people that bludgeon your face. And in Canada, another guy, probably from East Africa, who was convicted, was stabbing the ex-girlfriend 101 times. Say if you value yourself, if you have confidence in yourself, if you love yourself, never settle for an abusive marriage. Men ko a warrior na relationship it is wrong. It is bad for you. It is bad for your health. A warrior is supposed to make us happy. It is Adam Fofa. We should make friends that bring value to our lives, that share braboma, a failure in life, and my flourish spiritually, socially, psychologically, and practically a cheer for papa my brabo, a coinimo. We are done for now a hawoma and your papa. Sana our bonnet here. It affects children. Bad marriages produce bad children or traumatized children. It destroys your soul and your person. And they say a tolerating more be tree area and say hunyansa. We shouldn't wait until somebody pours an acid on us. Don't wait until somebody chokes you. Don't wait until the man controls you. Now we will throw you out of the house. Have a choice. Have a say. Be a decider. Don't follow. Don't just receive. Don't just listen. Participate. Take action. Take control over your life by making the right choice. If you see the slightest sign, chances are it is going to be much worse. Ding any Akosia. Until we speak again, take very good care of yourselves wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Bonjour. Everyone, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay.